Okay, that intro cutscene is always so amazing. Hi friends, my name's Noah. I want to play Pokemon. This is one of the first Pokemon games I ever played, way back in the day when I was a little kid, and it has a very special place in my heart. And I learned a couple things. One, Gen 3 game with Volt Tackle, I didn't even know that was a thing. Two, this game is almost 20 years old. That makes me feel like an old man. Probably because I am. Basically, yeah, we're gonna go and make a new save file here. Probably because I am an old man, to be honest with you. One bad day away from getting the senior discount at the Waffle House. I don't even want to admit how many times I tried to do this. I'm very new to the process of recording stuff, so bear with me if my setup's a little jank. I'd actually tried recording it, and I got about 2.5 hours in, and I realized that the audio mixing with my microphone versus the capture card, it was just so terrible. You could barely hear me. And I know I'm not a very loud person to begin with, but like, it was just pitiful, man. It was like, it was pathetic, but it's okay. I do have the gain turned up on my microphone as high as I possibly can, so hopefully that makes it to where you can actually hear what I'm saying. You know, I gotta be considerate. I have other people in my house. I don't want to be rude, but at the same time I want to be able to be heard. Imagine doing your job, just working a 9 to 5, and then like a giant like shadow demon takes your boat. Couldn't be me. Alright, first hot take of the day. The soundtrack to this game is insane. Unmatched. Like, every track on here is an absolute banger. Oh, that's crazy. So, testing this a couple times, I always just do 2 Earthquakes to kill the Metagross, and usually it does 53 damage. Last time I did this and messed up the audio, it was 50 damage. Now it's doing 55, so I guess the give or take here is 2 HP for the higher low end. And then Salamence usually gets poisoned every time, except for this time. Excuse me. So that's good to know. I'm not going to be using strats like that the entire time, like knowing the percentages of hits and what damage they do. That's just something I've noticed from having to redo the scene a couple different times. But yeah, the Sim music right here, God, that is hands down one of my favorite songs in the game. Oh, that'll do for today. Let's go. Yes, sir. That was a well-played battle. Your battle skills have improved by an amazing amount. I mean it. It was impressive the way you handled that big Pokemon with aplomb. I had to look that word up, and it means with ease through difficulty or something like that. You took command of it as if it were the same as your Eevee. Did you think it's time to consider raising other Pokemon besides your Eevee? Probably. Probably. Oh. Hello. But, silver lining, I'll be able to speed through the beginning of this a little bit. The beginning of this game is kind of a slugfest. We're paying to Professor Crane right here a visit. That's her mom. She got the Beehive B-52's haircut, and I respect it. Battle coach, I don't need no coaching. What do I look like, a quarterback? I'm the star player here. Oh yeah, and we have a sister named Jovi who talks to herself in the third person or whatever. That's one of the few things in this game I will say gets on my nerves so bad. Because she's like one of the staple characters for here. And I'm just like, you don't need to talk like that, man. It's not that big a deal to just be like, talk about yourself in the first person like everybody else. I think it's first and third. I don't know. It's been a while since I've looked into grammatical terms like that. But, c'est la vie. I'll say it again this time. This track, absolute banger. Just like every song in this game. There's maybe like 2 songs that are like not the best, but overall this is one of those like soundtracks I can listen to like non-stop, like all the way through. I don't like games like that. There's a couple of them that are like that. Bastion, Hollow Knight. I'm guilty of it, but Undertale. I didn't mean to go through there. Did I mean to go through there? Wait. What did the message say? I completely glossed over it. That's... Oh, I did mean to go through there. Cool. My autopilot was smarter than me. I gotta talk to this nerd. Oh, you startled me. Oh, it's me, Adden. You're looking for Jovi? We were playing hide and seek, but she isn't around anywhere. Maybe she went to Dr. Kaminko's manor. Yeah, that's a smart idea. Let the little 8-year-old go to the haunted house, like 15 miles out. Bro, you know you can get out from under the table. You don't have to keep it. Oh, hello. The lounge is noisy, so I'm gonna see what the commotion's about. The TV news just came on, so maybe something big's happening. Oh, that's crazy, because when I played this earlier, I went in the room without the guy, so you're forced to read. That's cool. Authorities still have failed to find any traces of the cargo ship, the SS Libra, since its sudden disappearance off the coast of Gatenport. There have been no reports of flotsam that may indicate the ship sinking. The authorities appeared mystified by the way the ship vanished like smoke. Another thing, flotsam is basically a word for debris in the ocean. I learned that one too. There are reports that numerous Pokemon were on board, concern is raising over their welfare. None of the humans, because we don't care about humans in this world. Just the Pokemon. Like my boy Quagsire right there. Look at him. Look at the little dope. Yeah. You know, I didn't like Quagsire until I played through Scarlet and Violet and had a Clodsire. Clodsire is just a gift from God. It makes me very happy that it exists. And through that I have found a newfound appreciation for the Pokemon with the dot eyes and the line mouth. Which I can only think of a couple off the top of my head, but it's mainly just Quagsire and Ditto. But they're both friend-shaped, so it's okay. Alright, so now we gotta go to the Creepy Manor, where we gotta meet Chobin. He's another character I will admit I can't actually stand, because he does the same thing as Jovi, where he talks about himself in the third person. I don't know if maybe it's a translation thing, or what, but... Ooh, spooky. You know, when I was a kid, this level used to really freak me out. I don't know why. I think it's just because it's like the only place in the game that's kind of like such a drastic tonal shift. Wait, who goes there? Oh no. I'm glad none of my work friends are seeing this because I know exactly what they would have said. They would be like, damn, Noah, is that you? I'd be like, no, I'm not that short. But I would adjust my bow tie like that. And, oh, why are his legs so thin? Holy shit. Man got the pencils. That's funny. I guess Eevee does have, like, the palm hair, or what's it called? The bob haircut, kinda. I think that's what that's called. Yeah, I don't know. All I know is that anyone that does, like, a triple axle frontal spin before they go to tackle, I'm not messing with. Oh no, my soul. No, my energy. It's okay. Sunkern and Sunflora are like... I don't want to say they're very forgettable Pokemon, but they kind of are. I wish that it had like... I don't want to say like maybe an evolution, because I feel like there's a lot of two-stagers that could use an evolution. But maybe just like a regional form or something. I always see people talk about how, oh, it could be like a grass fire type because it's a sunflower. No, you made me angry, you're not getting past me. Oh, you're a child, you're not a burglar. Those two things are not mutually exclusive, friend. She can be annoying, but she does have a banger song. Yeah, I got lost, you caught me. I came all the way out here and I got lost and you just miraculously saved me. Thank you. Oh, you should come in too. Oh, okay, sure. I guess we're going inside the creepy mansion. Yeah, I am that girl's older brother. She wanders around everywhere. Chobin finds it hard to keep an eye on her so that she doesn't bother the doctor. Oh yes, will you take a look at Dr. Kaminko's inventions? Sure. Why you walk like that? Actually, that was kind of cool. I don't know what it's called in some of these older games, but where it's like they adapt. Didn't mean to pause, but gotta appreciate this absolute banger. What's it called when like a video game character walks in and they like adapt to the surrounding? Because like Chobin right here walked up all 4 of those steps individually, while player character right here, he just kind of like took 1 step and was up them. I don't know, I think Legend of Zelda Wind Waker does something like that. Oh, Chobin, I'm gonna be real with you, man. I really don't care about Dr. Kaminko's inventions. Not until it gets cool. What kind of funny machine are you making this time? That girl is at Dr. Kaminko's side again. I hope she's not causing disturbances. Chobin, how the fuck did you see that? Can you like see through walls, man? Do your swirly glasses let you do that? And just said let the VCR roll. We're watching tapes. I guess it was 2005. Man, the unhealthy sandal. The insole is studded with lumpy nubs that fail to stimulate every pressure point in a fabulous... Bro, that's just those Nike flip-flops that came out. That's just those Nike flip-flops that came out that everyone loved for some reason. I couldn't stand those things. The ones that had like a million little nubs on the bottom of it. Actually, I didn't try that. Can I go in this room? No, I can't. Chobin, you've let me down, man. What does this dude want? Did you come from the Pokemon HQ lab? My name is Makin. I run the part shop in Gatenport. How's the lab director, Professor Crane? You'd be so kind. Let the professor know that the part he needed is ready and that he should get it any time. Okay. Alright, you little Miku wannabe, let's go. This is a funny drawing. It's a really detailed drawing of a really weird machine. Huh? You going home already? But you just got here. Oh, I get it. I have to show you the way home, right? Okay, that's what I'll do. I'll take you home. Mimi, let's go. Mimi. Boing, boing, boing. That is one thing I did like about this game a lot, is that when they join the party, they'll actually follow you around. I don't know, I like games that let you do that. A lot of the like JRPGs and stuff, when you have the whole party with you where they follow, I like that. Oh, plus when you get on the little moped later. Dude. The moped is one of my guilty pleasures. Oh. Hold on, moped story. I've got a mail. You appear to have traveled far in your search for Jovi. Please come back to the lab as soon as you can and find her. I need your help with something. Well, sure thing. What is it? What the professor email said? That's not at all what that said. Whatever. He emailed us. We gotta go back. Let's go. Let's skadoodle. I feel like there was an item around here somewhere, but I don't remember where. Maybe I'm tripping. It is completely possible. This is anyway, the moped thing. When this game came out is about the same time that I found out about Fooly Cooly, I think. Or maybe it was... No. Fooly Cooly came out later than this. I think that came out in like 2006. But anyway, both of them were real like, oh yeah, we got the little Vespa scooters. And then Beast Boy from Teen Titans had one. So little Noah just saw that, everyone was like, that is so cool. And I actually wanted one for a while, but I really don't have a need for one. Like, I have a car. It's kind of like a scooter, but better. So, anyway, what I was trying to say earlier is I thought it was cool how when Jovi's in your party, she'll ride on the back of the scooter too. Like, that's just a nice little attention to detail. I like it. To be fair, I don't know if Coliseum did that too. That's one of the few Pokemon games I've never been able to play because I missed out on it when I was a kid, and now it's like $200 something. And your boy loves Pokemon, he truly does. He ain't spending no $200 on a Pokemon game. Which, it's funny about that, because there was one day, I was up in it was up north, where there's a retro technology store or whatever, I guess. And they had Pokemon Emerald and Pokemon Ruby for the Game Boy Advance, and I was like, oh my god. And they were both $40. And I'm thinking to myself, like, these guys don't know how much these games are worth. Oh my god, this is awesome. So I bought both of them. Great. As soon as I got home, I tried them out, made sure they worked. You know, and they work. They can hold a save file. Everything looked good on there. They didn't look like they were like ROM hacks or anything. Great. Well, time passes and a friend of mine wants to borrow Emerald because he had never played it. I'm like, yeah, sure, you can borrow it. He borrows it, plays it, and then he asked me, is it possible to transfer these Pokemon all the way up to Scarlet and Violet? And I say, yeah, I can do that. It's going to take time because we got to send it through the DS, then through the 3DS and the Switch, and it is kind of a process. But I can do it. Well, I put it into the DS, going to transfer it to like Platinum, I think, and it says can't read what's in the Game Boy Advance slot. I'm like, what the heck? Coming to find out, the 2 cartridges I bought were bootlegs, and I know that because another friend of mine has a copy of Ruby. I asked him to let me see it, and you can just tell by how the game, like the cartridges themselves look. It's like they're fake, and it made me mad. And I told Dylan I don't think that there's a way for me to transfer them up. Well then, come to find out, ROM or bootleg games can trade with the link cable to real games. I don't know why, I don't know how, but it worked. And so I transferred his team from the bootleg copy to the real copy, and ooh, science. And then was able to transfer them all the way up that way, and it's just the most convoluted pain in the ass I've ever had to do. But my boy Dylan ended up getting his Pokemon team that way, and I think he still uses the Breloom and what was it? I think it was a Swampert. I think he still uses those 2 in Scarlet Violet now. He trained them to be like competitive ones or whatever, or as competitive as they can be. Oh, that's right. This is when he's about to get jumped by the ops. That's what young people say now, right? I think that's what the youngins say. I don't know, man. I haven't been hip in 13 years. Actually, that might be a lie. I don't know if I was ever hip. What the? A scuffle. A kerfuffle, even. What could that be? What's going on? Oh. Oh, I have control. Cool. Yo, Blondie, what's going on? Some strange men and took the direct... Oh, shit. Don't worry. I'm on my way. Oh, they just killed him. He dead. Not the Pineco. That is not how vehicles look. Oh, no. Will you let go of me? Where do you think you're taking me? Probably to this... Never mind, I'm not going to say that. Oh, your new lab. What, new lab? We don't have any time. If you don't want to get hurt, hustle yourself into the car. You people, who are you? They're the ops, man. What was a yellow fellow? Battle 1. Naps. I could go for a naps right about now. Hello, I am very Asian today. Teddy Ursa. No match for my little Eevee. Huh? What does the scouter say about his power level? What is that? Oh, he said it was a shadow Pokemon to throw a ball at it. I didn't mean to skip that, you guys. I'm sorry. But... Boink. Eat. One Tizzle. 2 Tizzles. 3 Tizzles. Let's go. God, even the victory music in this game is an absolute jam. What the... What was that? My shadow Pokemon... Was that a snag? I guess that's just the colloquial term for stealing someone's Pokemon. Imagine you walked out the house that morning with only 1 Pokemon and then some little 10-year-old just straight up gonks it. What's that machine on your arm? It's a prosthetic, you insensitive prick. Could it be a snag machine? What the heck is that doing here? That's big news. Come on, move. I need to report this to HQ, like, now. Man got crunched. It's like the garbage trucks. That thing went 0 to like 50 in no time at all. That's impressive. That's that V6 technology right there. These motherfuckers probably on a V8. Like the juice. Oh. Boo-hoo. Wah. Cry. They took the professor away. Yes, they did. That just happened. Don't cry, Jovi. I'm sure Professor Crane will be okay. He's probably just making meth. He's probably just becoming like Walter White up in there. We've contacted the police and the proper authorities about Professor Crane. They should let us know if they discover anything. I still can't believe that this is happening. Professor Crane predicted that someone will again try to make shadow Pokemon. His prediction was on the mark. Ooh. Noah, the Teddy Ursa you snagged probably isn't the only shadow Pokemon that was made. When the Purify Chamber is complete, we'll be able to save many shadow Pokemon at the same time, but Professor Crane is a crucial part to this project. Without him, there's nothing we can do. Dramatic pause. Let's complete it. We'll finish the Purify Chamber ourselves. Go, Lily. Huh? Lily, the director's not here. It's hopeless. There isn't any possible way to get it done. Shut your bitch ass up. You're just an assistant. You ain't even got a name. Don't feel sorry for yourself. The Purify Chamber project got this far not just because Professor Crane was here. We got here because we all worked as a team. You tell him, girl. Having come this far, it would be wrong to stop now. Our pride as scientists is on the line. So let's finish this project. As one. You go, girl. You give the pep talks. Things will get very busy around here. I'll go upstairs and check out how the data processing is progressing. They could have worded that so much better. Is so much better correct, actually? I don't know. Now, most important thing. Save. You can never save too frequently. I've seen many a Let's Plays just get absolutely destroyed because they forget to save or because the save got corrupted. But, that being said, I'm going to call it there. And I will catch you guys next time. I am going to make sure that this damn thing recorded right. Boop.